Hi there, everyone. Rob here with today's Western Pacific weather update. Also going to take a peek down towards northern Australia where we do have an invest area there in the tropics that potentially could bring some heavy rainfall to the top end by the latter part of this week. But it is currently 18th of April 2012, and out here in the Western Pacific we have seen some thunderstorms roll across eastern Japan today, including Tokyo. A few rumbles of thunder actually blew up here earlier this afternoon, but now these storms have moved on out to sea. Behind it, high pressure is setting in, bringing some fairer weather. So by the latter part of this week, especially on Wednesday and Thursday, looks like some good weather there across much of the Japan archipelago. Meanwhile, here in southeastern Asia, a lot of weather continuing to blow up here. Some very heavy rainfall has been reported here across much of southeastern China. And actually, this is an image taken by TyphoonFury.com's James Reynolds out here in Hong Kong. And he caught some of that lightning. And actually, in the course of 1 hour, it looked like over 2,000 strikes occurred right in and around Hong Kong there due to a severe storm on Monday. Well, here on Tuesday, it does look these rain showers continue to roll through, and throughout the course of the rest of the week, this stationary boundary separating the tropics and that cool air towards the north will continue to fire up storms up and down the coastline here of southeastern China and even extending over towards Taiwan. And if we even pull back the image here and just look at a tropical rainfall measurement mission of the amount of rain that has occurred here in the past week, look at these big bright areas in eastern China extending down towards southeastern China. This is over 350 millimeters of rain in those darker reds there. Only other places on this map that really top up to that is here along the Malaysian peninsula and also over towards Indonesia. This is actually bringing some threat of landslides due to aftershocks from the earthquake earlier this week. That combined with the heavy rain showers that continue to occur there. But let's look at the surface analysis out here in the Western Pacific. Now this is for the outlook for this morning at 00 UTC, and that's about 09 Japan Standard Time. Do have that low pressure moving away from Japan. Stationary boundary continues to set up here. Like I said, it looks like it's going to continue to linger throughout the rest of the week. But meanwhile, tropics remain rather benign. Nothing very active out here in the Western Pacific, with afternoon rain showers popping up here across the Philippines, especially there in northern Mindanao and the southern portions of Visayas. But let's take our attention down below the equator now, where we do have this broad area of thunderstorms blowing up here just north of Australia here out, especially just a little bit east of the Timor Sea. All these areas in the whites are indicating these heavier rain showers, some very extensive rain showers occurring. Actually, flood watches have been posted there in northern Queensland. And if we look at the model outlook of specifically no gaps. Now GFS or any of the other models not picking up on it so much, but this particular one does show a system developing there just north of the top end before moving off towards the west, out towards the Timor Sea. You can kind of see it slowly working its way out here, and then it just starts to get over the western portions of Australia before it starts to drift off towards the southwest. So something to continue to watch. It does look like there is a slight risk there. Like I said, this is currently an invest area, and it has bringing some heavy rainfall out, so it is definitely worth the mention. But meanwhile, also looking at some onshore flow. See, large area of high pressure directly over New Zealand here. Well, this is rotating in a clockwise fashion, and it's bringing moisture all the way up here from New Caledonia, even all the way over towards Fiji, pushing that on shore here across much of eastern Australia, including Brisbane and Sydney. You have been seeing some very heavy rainfall. So with this system continuing to spin here, it does look like it will still bring some rainfall at least through the rest of the week and even into the week. And just see those areas in the greens and the reds continuing to move on shore in there at Brisbane and Sydney. But by next week, at least this particular model finally gets it to move on as a low pressure system starts to run across portions here of country Victoria and also Tasmania. But it is bringing the risk of some heavy flooding out here to southeastern portions of Australia, so definitely does need some watching going into the rest of this week as this rain continues to fall. But that is all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, as always, please post them in the comment box below. Thanks again. Bye.